let me say that whatever I'm doing is not about survivalism. I am not a survivalist. I'm more than a survivalist. I'm living free, and with freedom comes responsibility. Comes freedom at times, comes a little bit of sacrifice, comes a need to adjust to living with less, to living more simply, to being mobile. And so, with being mobile, with having your life packed up behind you in the back seat in the trunk, that has a bit of freedom that goes with it. But it also comes with a little bit of sacrifice, because you sacrifice that sense of security, you know, of being somewhere for a prolonged period of time, having a regular place or base of operations. And whatever I'm doing, or whatever people are seeing here with these videos, isn't me necessarily preparing for December 21st, 2012, or for the Chinese invasion, or the solar flare, or the end of the world for that matter, or the end of the world as we know it. Although it doesn't exclude those options, it's just not limited to that. This isn't really just about survivalism. It's about living free. And that's something that some people never do, that trap themselves into a regular job, that get used to making a certain amount of money, to paying rent at a certain place, to going out and eating good food and doing the simple things in life, going to the movie theater, I don't know, being able to go to the grocery store and get whatever you want, without having to go, you know what, I can't afford that meat, I'm going to stick with this. I understand there's a sense of security that comes with staying in one place and chasing a career. But I mean, what is true success? I would say it's something that's different for each individual. And my own success, and the way that I measure my own success, is a little different than how others might measure success and view success, and see what success means for them. It's important to realize that we have different value systems, and often in our lives, as we go through these cycles, our own little cycles in our lifetimes, our own value systems come up for reevaluation. And often at times they evolve to something higher than what once was. And I think when that happens, you should just embrace it. Because we're not on this planet to just survive and survive and survive and, live paycheck to paycheck, and in some cases, I'll just be honest, relationship to relationship, although that's a beautiful part of life, the experience of being married and in a relationship, but we're more than animals that need to fuck, and breed, and work, and eat, and breathe. There's a purpose to this vessel, and it's to experience things, and it's to evolve. And by running around traveling, taking risks, you might risk the chance of evolving at a faster rate, by the willingness to take that risk and have a little bit of faith in the omniverse. And that's how I live my life. So this is not about survivalism. I'm not a survivalist. I'm a human being that takes certain challenges that I have. I'm a human being that's facing the challenges that I'm currently facing in a unique way. That's perfect for me, but may not be perfect for you. But my ability to live free, even if it means sacrifice, means a lot to me, because I know what the other option is. Oh, I know what it's like to stay in the same city for most of your life. I've been there. I've done that. I know what it's like to work at the same job for 3 years. I worked at another job for about the same amount of time. I worked at the steakhouse where I bussed tables for 5 years. I know what that's like. That's not a foreign concept to me. The new concept to me, although I haven't hitchhiked and I am driving, but the new concept to me is going around the country, at least parts of the country. Right now I'm in the middle of the country, and going to your next destination by destination, with a little bit of faith that you're going to, you can see all the cars passing me because I'm not speeding as fast as some of as they are. That's because I don't need to. I'm comfortable at the pace in life that I'm going. Everybody else can race the next job, they can race the next checkpoint, they can go ahead and race the next paycheck. but now I'm doing something that frightened me years ago. The idea of going town to town without knowing where you're eventually going to end up, just having faith in the universe and just embracing the moment, embracing the journey, because in life, that's what this is about. Embracing the journey, not obsessing on the end destination, and this is basic philosophy for life. So when I put this into action, and I put my faith into works, and literally go, okay, you know what, and put my ego aside, quit my own TV show in Portland, Oregon, the live show, where I was connected to thousands of people every week. It's not a loss. It was something that I just gave up because there's more things that I will create and am creating and am experiencing. And I knew at the time as I was doing the show, I'm more than this. And what I will experience is more than what I have currently experienced or have experienced. So that was one chapter of my life, a very fun, significant chapter of my life, but there's no need to look back because I'm about to embark on a whole new journey. And I think a lot of things are going to move forward with me in 2013. I'm going to continue my rest, if you will, inner reflection. I'm doing more meditation. I'm looking more within for the answers. I'm embracing the moment. I'm observing the reality of what is in the present as it is without trying to alter it. I'm just being here. And I'm just living free. And I'm making this video today, and I'm going to post it to alexsansary.tv, where I hope you guys bookmark it and, of course, come back to, because as I, live my life, going from place to place, I will continue to update my website because other opinions, other views need to be heard. And outside the box of the conspiratorial worldview, there are other things that we need to talk about, and it's life. It's how we live our lives, how we view our lives, how we experience this reality. It's more than just the New World Order. How do we view our lives? How do we view our own power? Are we locked down? Do we have ourselves trapped in our own checkpoint? Or are we living the lives that we were meant to live? And I do believe that humanity has a date with destiny. I do believe that some of our souls have a date with destiny wherever the planet goes. Again, you've got an individual shift in consciousness, which is something to focus on and something to be accountable for. And that is not the same as depending and hoping for a collective shift in consciousness to save the world as we know it. This is an exciting day for me. It's exciting because of the way I feel. Not really because of where I'm going, but it's the way I feel. How energized I feel. Going to Loveland, Colorado to hang out for a night with, someone that I'm connected with on Facebook but haven't met yet. And we're going to go hang out for a little bit. Then tomorrow I'm going to probably head south and go to Denver. The thing is, I'm playing this out by ear. The next couple of days as I get to, my destination in southern Colorado near the New Mexican border, where I'm going to be literally off the grid. More on that later. I mean, seriously, I'm going to have to hook up the laptop, which I need, of course, to upload videos like this to you, to some sort of a battery that's charged by a solar panel kit, a very basic one. So there's going to be limited power usage. I don't know how I'm going to be able to update the website, but wish me luck. The point is, I'm letting the moment exist as it is without needing to control it, and I'm okay with that, without knowing every single little aspect of this adventure and where the rest of this day is going to go, for example. And when you get to a point where you can live your life that way, and you can be able to live your life that way without effort, without force, when it starts to come naturally, that provides a greater sense of inner freedom. And that's been a big part of the message of this video. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and return to driving here, and I'll be back to you soon.